The story of the Zodiac Killer is one of the most perplexing and captivating mysteries in the annals of American crime history. This enigmatic figure haunted Northern California during the late 1960s and early 1970s, leaving behind a trail of terror, cryptic messages, and unsolved questions that continue to intrigue and baffle both law enforcement and the public. But before we start, please like, share, and subscribe. The crime Zodiac Killer is confirmed to have committed at least 5 brutal murders, although he claimed in his letters to have killed as many as 37 people. His known attacks occurred in and around the San Francisco Bay Area and were primarily targeted at young couples. The first confirmed attack took place on December 20, 1968, near Vallejo, California, when high school students Betty Lou Jensen and David Faraday were shot and killed. This was followed by the attack on July 4, 1969, where Darlene Ferrin and Michael Maggio were shot in their car at a parking lot, also near Vallejo. Maggio survived and provided a description of the assailant. On September 27, 1969, the Zodiac struck again at Lake Berryessa, where he approached college students Brian Hartnell and Cecilia Shepard. Wearing a hooded costume adorned with a cross circle symbol, he tied them up and stabbed them repeatedly. Hartnell survived, but Shepard tragically succumbed to her injuries. The final confirmed Zodiac murder occurred on October 11, 1969, when cab driver Paul Stein was shot in San Francisco's Presidio Heights neighborhood. The killer took Stein's wallet and keys and left behind a piece of Stein's blood-stained shirt, which he later sent to the press as a taunt. The letters and cipher zone of the most chilling aspects of the Zodiac Killer's reign of terror was his communication with the media and law enforcement. He sent a series of letters to local newspapers, with some of these missives containing ciphers that he claimed would reveal his identity. The first cipher, known as the 408 symbol cipher, was cracked by a local schoolteacher and his wife, only to reveal a disturbing message about the killer's desire to collect slaves for the afterlife. The Zodiac's letters often opened with the greeting, "This is the Zodiac speaking," and included a mixture of threats, boasting, and cryptic clues. Some of these letters were accompanied by a symbol that became synonymous with the killer, a crosshair-like circle with a cross through it. Despite extensive efforts by amateur and professional cryptographers, one of his most famous ciphers, the 340 symbol cipher, remained unsolved for 51 years until a team of codebreakers cracked it in 2020, though it did not reveal the killer's identity. The investigation and Theorist Zodiac case became a massive investigation involving multiple law enforcement agencies. Despite examining thousands of suspects, no definitive identity of the Zodiac Killer has ever been established. Over the years, several suspects have been considered, with varying degrees of plausibility, but none have been definitively linked to the crimes. The Zodiac Killer's identity has fueled numerous theories and speculations, ranging from the plausible to the bizarre. Some theories suggest that he was a disgruntled loner with a deep-seated need for attention and control, while others propose more complex psychological profiles. The case has inspired countless books, documentaries, movies, and amateur sleuths, all seeking to unravel the mystery that has captivated the public imagination for decades. Enduring Legacythe Zodiac Killer's legacy is one of intrigue and horror, a macabre puzzle that continues to elude definitive resolution. The killer's ability to evade capture, coupled with his taunting communications and cryptic ciphers, has cemented his place in the annals of criminal infamy. As the decades pass, the likelihood of solving the case diminishes, yet the Zodiac story endures as a chilling reminder of the dark corners of human nature and the mysteries that sometimes remain just out of reach.